journals, art projects, organized planner chic. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to Organized Planner Chic. I'm Lucinda, and it's so great to be with you guys again today. I don't know if you guys have thought about it, but the new year is almost here. Yes, October is just about over, and we've got to start thinking about organizing for 2018. So for today's episode of Organize It, that's what we're going to talk about, is a budget option. So this is number 4 in my series about planners and bullet journals that you can buy on a budget and that can meet your needs. If you guys have not subscribed to me yet, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate all your support, and I want to thank everyone who's a subscriber. Gosh, I can't talk already. I was at 1,077 subscribers when I started filming this video, and my goal is to reach 1,200, which is awesome because I'm going to do a big giveaway, and you definitely don't want to miss out on that. Okay, so let's get into it. This one I just picked up from Michael's for $5, and it is Artist Loft, and it's dot grid. So, you know, I'm always on the hunt for bullet journal options out there. There's got to be different ones that aren't necessarily the same one that you see all the time. But most of the time when I find a nice journal that's sturdy and kind of has the same A5 design, most of the time, 99% of the time, I don't find a dot grid. So if you do follow me, you're aware that I found a dot grid at Walmart that I've been using. And it's a nice, well put together one, but it doesn't do all that well with Tombow dual brush markers sometimes. It's not exactly the best. I mean, it's a decent quality of paper, but it's not as good as I would like. But I did see these at Michael's, and we're going to just kind of take a little bit of a look at it. It has 249 pages, which is great. And let's go inside. I'm going to take this off, and I apologize. The table's shaking a little bit. This little piece of paper that comes through it. I think I'm going to have to use some scissors. Let's just use some scissors and make it a lot easier. All right, I'm going to cut that off. So, well, I got to get the other side off too. Let's cut again. Okay, here we go. So here's the front, back, you know, it's typical. And in the inside, in the very front, let's see, does it have a place? No. So that's one kind of drawback. I mean, it's not a big deal. You can write in your name, address, phone number, or how to reach me if I lose this. What kind of rewards you get, everything kind of thing. It's just nice to have lines already there, which a lot of other bullet journals have, but this one doesn't. So that's just more of an aesthetic thing. Okay. And then it does have some already pre-marked pages though for an index. It doesn't say index, but we all know as bullet journal users that that's really what this is for. So that's nice. There are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 pages for that. That's cool. I like that. And then here we come to the dot grid. Now what I really like about this is that the pages are white. I don't know, I just don't really love the off-white color that are in most bullet journals, and they're still nice and everything. It's not a big issue, but I love the white. I just like the way it looks. Now when I'm filling this paper, I'm thinking it's not all of that as thick as some of the other ones. Maybe there might be some bleed through. There's always shadowing no matter what. So I'm going to do just a little bit of a test on, let's just start the index and see how that does. So I'm going to grab some Tombows real quick, and I should have had that out, sorry. And I'll be right back. Okay, let's just try writing index in here and see how it turns out. So I'm going to do some calligraphy, I think. Well, that's not as fine as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. All right, let's go up. And see how it turns out. on the other side of the page. Okay. All right, let's see. It did a great job. It did a good job. Yeah, there's like a tiny sort of, let's see. Oops, can you guys see? I think I was holding that out the way. Let's pull this up a little bit and see if you can see right there. There's like barely a couple of little dots, I think. It tried to bleed through, but I pressed really hard, if you could tell. I pressed really hard. So I think that works. Yeah, that holds up to the Tombow test anyway. Okay, so good for you, Artist Loft bullet journal. Okay, now let's go on. So we've got the pages. Of course, you see that. That's cool. They aren't numbered. All right, a lot of bullet journals these days aren't numbered. Of course, the Leuchtturm is, and my Scribbles bullet journal is, which I love that. You know, you think it's not a big deal when you try other bullet journals before you actually have a Leuchtturm or a Scribbles or something like that. But then, you know, you just write it in. But once you have one, you're kind of like, oh, now I got to write them in. But it's all good. It's all good. Let's see, in the Walmart one? Yes, I believe I had to, that Exceed brand, I believe I did have to write the numbers in for that one. Okay, so now the feature, oh, here they are. A good feature also is that these have 2 ribbons, which is nice, really nice, and they're 2 different ribbons, okay? So I think my Walmart one, that Exceed one, only has 1 ribbon. And the Leuchtturm for the official bullet journal, that version has 3. This has 2, and that's cool. And I believe my Scribbles has 2. So anyway, this is nice. I guess I should verify what I'm saying instead of just telling you guys. I think this has this. Okay, so let's pull out, if I can get it out of here. Come on, man. I'm sorry. I got these tangled. I'll just take you both out and untangle you here on the table really quickly. Or I may just have to pause and come back. But I got some tangling action going on right here. Okay, I'll be back again. Okay, I have detangled the pom-poms that were hanging on these bullet journals. Okay, so let's look. The Scribbles. What was I checking on? Oh, how many ribbons? So let's see. Yeah, the Scribbles bullet journal has 2 ribbons. All right. So can you guys see that there? Yeah, it has 2. And then let's see the Walmart, which Exceed. Now that one, the Walmart one, I think was 6 something. I think it was $6.94, $6.96, something like that. And it has just 1. Yeah. So it just has 1 ribbon. Can you guys see that? Yeah, 1 ribbon. Okay, so I guess my memory served me pretty well on that. Okay, and then, when we go to the back, what I don't like is that they don't have the pocket here that comes in all the other bullet journals that I've ever owned. Has a pocket here. My old Moleskine has a pocket here. I mean, they all do, except this one. Now, the part about that that's not awful is I never really use a pocket. I even forget that it's even back there. And sometimes if I think, oh, I'll stick this in the pocket, and I'm like, nope, I better not, because I'll forget that I even put it there. But having the pocket there makes this part, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's kind of like a bulgy hump right there. And that's where this ribbon is, you know, enclosed, and then this lining is kind of just covering it up, and it just, you know, aesthetically it's not pleasing, but it's fine. Again, I never use the pockets, so I will be telling you guys as I prepare for the new year. Actually, yeah. So for next week, might be a little bit sooner than that, I'll start working in this. I think I'm going to start planning for the new year, and maybe have this be my day-to-day that's at home, where I do all, you know, all my major planning for that encompasses all the different areas of my life. When I pull from my separate business YouTube bullet journal, and my Etsy bullet journal, and my goals bullet journal, and I think I'll make this that everyday one where everything kind of comes together. And then my traveler's notebook, that has a bullet journal inserts and stuff. I think I'm going to use that one for keeping my passwords and certain collections and things like that. And then the pocket traveler's notebook with bullet journal inserts will probably stay in my purse because it has appointments and lists that need to be with me at all times. So I will bring that together for you guys as we approach the new year. And I thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I want to remind all my subscribers that you get an additional discount from my LucindadoriPlanners Etsy shop when you subscribe, and that discount is in the comments below, and there's a new one every month. And until next time, everyone, happy planning.